Welcome to Nagaland TV. I am Yashira and you're watching Nltv Midday News. First headlines. The Fupar Village Council Chairman Guzoi Shohei and head GB Kekwetsu Kutso in a press release appealed to various Naga political groups to put an end on random collection of tax from the business establishments. India ranked at 71st position in the Global Food Security Index 2021. India scored 57.2 points on the GPS Index 2021 of 113 countries. The Uttar Pradesh Police Special Investigation Team has released 6 photographs related to violence in Lakhimpur district. Facebook Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg is expected to discuss the name change at the company's Connect conference on October 28. Now the news in detail. The Fupar Village Council reiterates its stand for one government, one tax, has resolved to stand against taxation. DVC Chairman Guzoi Shohei and head GB Kekwetsu Kutso in a press release appeals to the various Naga political groups to put an end on random collection of daily, weekly, monthly, yearly tax from the business establishments and also refrain from random checking and seizure of expired goods, imposing fines, etc. within the village jurisdiction. Furthermore, DVC has also instructed its people not to entertain any sort of tax and donation from any of the several Naga political groups and organizations operating within the hamlet. Often considered as the gateway to the state of Nagaland, the Dimapur railway station holds a special significance to the passengers who travel in or out of the state. This time, in an attempt to beautify the prominent entry point to Nagaland, the foot overbridge at the Dimapur railway station has gone through a makeover with new aesthetic and tranquil look. The foot overbridge has been beautifully painted as a part of cleanliness and beautification initiative. This beautification will make the important station of Nagaland an eye-catching sight. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday inaugurated the Kushinagar airport in Uttar Pradesh. A flight from Sri Lanka became the first to touch down at the newly built airport. While addressing the gathering after the inauguration, the Prime Minister underlined that the Kushinagar airport will help develop an entire economic ecosystem in this region besides creating new job opportunities for unemployeds. Notably, Kushinagar is regarded as one of the major pilgrimage centers for Buddhism followers from all over the world. It is also worth mentioning here that it is the final resting place of Gautama Buddha, where he attained Mahaparinirvana after his death, and is among the most important pilgrim spots for Buddhists.
कुशीनगर का ये इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट दशकों की आशाओं और अपेक्षाओं का परिणाम है। मेरी खुशी आज दोहरी है। आध्यात्मिक यात्रा के जिज्ञासु के रूप में मन में संतोष का भाव है और पूर्वांचल क्षेत्र के प्रतिनिधि के रूप में भी ये एक कमिटमेंट पूरा होने की घड़ी भी है। कुशीनगर के लोगों को, यूपी के लोगों को, पूर्वांचल पूर्वी भारत के लोगों को, दुनिया भर में भगवान बुद्ध के अनुयायियों को कुशीनगर इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट के लिए बहुत बहुत बधाई।
After rain lashed Uttarakhand, the official death toll climbed to 40 on Tuesday, with the worst hit district of Nainital recording at least 18 casualties. Large number of people have been reported missing, sparking concerns that the toll is likely to be higher. District officials informed over the past 2 days, 40 deaths has been reported. Tourists and hundreds of passengers stranded as all 12 trains on the route were cancelled. Nainital Additional District Magistrate Ashok Joshi said the district toll could go up to 27. A dozen national and state highways in the district were also blocked due to the landslides.
नाम कुंदन सिंह जीना, एक्स आर्मी, डोलमार में निवास करता हूँ।
ये बताइए कितना नुकसान हुआ है इस डोलमार इलाके में?
इस डोलमार इलाके में सारे ग्रामीणों की फसल, धान की फसल बर्बाद हो गई है और खेत खलियान बह गए हैं, रोडों में सारा मलबा आ गया है। एक डोलमार तोक डोबरा में, जो कि देवी मंदिर के पास एक तालाब सा बना हुआ है, 8 फीट गहरा बन चुका है, जिससे पानी का रिसाव रोड की तरफ आता है, उससे मलबा रोड में गिरता है, जिससे कि नीचे की जो आबादी है उसको खतरा हर समय बना रहता है। शासन प्रशासन को कई बार लिख के भी दे दिया, कह भी दिया है, कोई सुनने को राजी नहीं है।
कल गाड़ी भी गिर गई थी?
हाँ, एक गाड़ी गिरी रात में, जो कि 2 यात्री उसमें थे। किसी के एक के पाँव में, एक के सिर में चोट लगी। रात को ग्रामीणों ने उठा करके उसको बेस हॉस्पिटल में भेजा।
तो अभी रास्ता खुल गया या
रास्ता कल रात काफ़ी मकसद, पीडब्ल्यूडी, फॉरेस्ट और आम जनमानस जो कि लोकल के निवासी हैं, उन लोगों ने रास्ता खोला है। जूलीकोट तक का रास्ता खुला है, बीरभट्टी भी बंद है, नैनीताल हनुमानगढ़ी बंद है और नीचे को शायद वो नीचे भी बंद है क्योंकि गाड़ी।
Former Punjab Chief Minister Amrinder Singh on Tuesday announced the formation of his own political party and that he is ready for a seat arrangement with the BJP for the upcoming Punjab elections. Singh said he was hopeful of a seat arrangement with the BJP in the 2022 polls if the farmer protest is solved in farmers' interest. The announcement did not catch anyone by surprise, as Singh had recently revealed in interviews that he was leaving the Congress and going his own way, but not joining the BJP. In fact, most of political watchers had predicted a similar move when Singh went to Delhi September and met Amit Shah to talk about farmers' protest, among other things. Soon after, he fell out but bitterly with the Congress leadership. It was also speculated that such a move would help the BJP twice over. The party would have the chance to back down from its strident position on the farm bills, while Singh could use the goodwill to split the Congress votes in the state elections. With just a few months to go for polls, Singh was forced to step down as Chief Minister in September following a revolt against him led by State Congress President Navjot Singh Sidhu. The Uttar Pradesh Police Special Investigation Team has released 6 photographs related to violence in Lakhimpur Kheri on October 3, when 3 were killed after a convoy of vehicles, including one owned by Union Minister of State Ajay Mishra, ran over a group of farm protesters, killing 4 farmers and a journalist. The SIT has asked the public for help in identifying the people in the photographs. They further released 4 cell phone numbers on which people can provide information such as their names and addresses. They added that the names of persons who provide the details would be kept secret, as well as the fact that the SIT would provide them with a reward. The bail application of SRK's son Aryan Khan is currently lodged in Arthur Road Jail in Mumbai will be heard in Mumbai court on Wednesday. On the list of hearings before the Mumbai Special Court, Aryan Khan's bail hearing is at serial number 22. Notably, the order is now expected to be received at approximately 2:45 p.m. The 23-year-old has been in custody over 2 weeks after being arrested from a Mumbai cruise during the drug bust on October 3. The Ghaziabad police have announced traffic diversions on National Highway 9 starting today till November 10 in wake of the Ganga water pipeline repair works. The highway will remain closed for 22 days, while the repair work could be carried out by the National Highway Authorities of India between the Tigri Cut Underpass and Rahul Vihar Underpass. The vehicles would be permitted to ply from Tigri roundabout to Noida and Ghaziabad and vice versa. The pipelines bring Ganga water from the Upper Ganga Canal near Dasna, and the water is taken to the Pratap Vihar treatment plants, from where it is supplied to Ghaziabad and Noida with the help of pipelines. India ranked at 71st position in the Global Food Security Index 2021. According to report, India scored 57.2 points on the GFS Index 2021 of 113 countries. Fared better than Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal and Bangladesh. India's scores improved only by 2.7 points. The findings of GFS Index 2021 also showed that global food security has decreased for the second year in a row. The GFS Index was designed and constructed by London-based economist Impact and is sponsored by Corteva AgriScience. Ireland, Australia and UK, Finland, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Canada, Japan, France and US shared the top rank with the overall GFS. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Tuesday launched 5 Modi vans as part of Bharatiya Janata Party's Seva Hi Sangathan program, which commemorates Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 20 years in office. The Modi vans will be handled by Kaushambi Vikas Parishad, which is headed by BJP National Secretary Vinod Sonkar. The 5 Modi vans will operate in 5 assembly constituencies across Uttar Pradesh's Kaushambi district. Adani Group Chairman Gautam Adani met UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson on Tuesday at Global Investment Summit. According to sources, Adani Group will commit $70 billion to energy transition. Adani said the battle against climate change must be fought with equitable and pragmatic policies. He called for setting practical goals and agendas to overcome the climate crisis, calling the leadership inspiring in synchronizing global climate action. Facebook Inc., the social media giant, is rebranding the company with a new name next week. The website reported on Tuesday that the Facebook Chief Executive Officer Mark Zuckerberg is expected to discuss the name change at the company's Connect conference on October 28. The report further added that the rebrand would likely position Facebook's social media app as one of many products under a parent company, with groups like Instagram, WhatsApp, Oculus and more. Australian ex-cricketer Michael Slater was arrested in Sydney on Wednesday over domestic violence allegations. New South Wales police confirmed that they have taken a 51-year-old man into custody in Sydney's northern beaches. Officers attached to the Eastern Police area commenced an investigation after receiving reports of a domestic violence incident alleged to have occurred on Tuesday. Slater occupied a position at the top of the Australian Test batting order for close to a decade, hitting 5,312 runs before his 2004 retirement. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.